No, well, let me get there.
Oh, huge poop. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. Bubba, that's not where you want to go.
And that's the interview, guys.
Hi, I'm Anya Taylor-Joy.
I'm Chris Hemsworth.
Today,
We are playing with puppies. Do you have any dogs at home?
I grew up with like 8 dogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're big animal people. Bring in the babies.
We close our eyes.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. This is the best day.
Hello, monkey.
I warn you, you've just lost me.
I'm gone. Hi.
Oh,
You guys are still on the show.
Oh.
Oh.
Can you come everywhere with me?
A little pee over there, good.
Yeah.
Have another pee. Good. Hey, fella.
Hello, baby.
Oh.
There's hi.
Hi.
How about your first question? Are they coming back to Australia? Yes, they are. Bit like working with these puppies. He's incredibly cute and cuddly.
He is. He's surprisingly sweet and soft-spoken, and you kind of can't imagine that.
It comes from the same brain as all of this violence.
These films, which are chaotic and high octane and adrenaline driven and aggressive and insane, come from such a sweet individual, but he's a true genius.
Hi, yes, you.
3 years before we started shooting, I think.
I first heard about it during peak lockdown, and I did
Yeah.
my interview, puppy brain. I did my audition during lockdown.
And then I got the job.
I'd seen Fury Road, called my agent, said this one of the best films I've ever seen. I have to work with this man. A few years later, I heard they were making Furiosa. The script came out. I went and met George in Sydney and just instantly had a wonderful connection to him. Loved the script, loved the story.
I'm
And these dogs
riveted,
are way
Chris.
more interesting than whatever I'm saying.
No,
anyway, so
I'm listening.
no one's listening at this point.
Stop trying to unrobe me. Rude. Buy me dinner. What you doing?
I love filming in Australia because it's where I live. I mean, just walking onto those sets. I'd grown
Yeah.
up watching Mad Max films and wanted to be a part of that world in some way, any way, shape or form.
It was seeing the War Boys on top of the rig for me, and the bond that they all had together, it just really made the film feel real. And I think I'm speaking for both of us. We were such big fans of it. And I think that was the moment where I was like, whoa, we're making a Mad Max film.
That's right, fellas.
That's what we're doing. There's a really big sequence. It involved so many different stunts being pieced together over the course of 8 months. So when that was completed, it felt really good because there was definitely a moment where I was like, I'm going to be filming this for the rest of my life. How about you?
The chase sequence where Dementis is chasing you and Praetorian Jack in this big monster truck.
You look so great in
was
that
pretty
car.
epic. That was
Can you
pretty
call
cool.
it a car? Like, can you call any of the
I think
vehicles
it's an actual
a car?
monster truck and does big sort of jumps and flips and things.
There's a demolition derby apparently in like Orange County or something, and I really want to go. I want to go.
A bit like these guys, Demolition
Are
Puppy.
you an action star? Yeah. I was lucky enough to speak to her after I'd been on my wild ride, and she is so cool, so classy, so generous. I feel very, very lucky. Ooh, mister, stop. I'm being attacked. Oh God, I'm going down.
Obviously the physical transformation, but just for me, getting into the headspace of the character and looking in the mirror and not seeing myself staring back was a huge advantage. It was a lot of fun. But sitting in the chair for 4 hours at 3 a.m. was
A lot.
not the best way to, and have yak
Yeah.
hair glued to my face.
Yeah.
That was,
Oh, I
not
forgot
the
it was
best way
yak
to-
hair.
Hair dry it and glue it, and hair dry it and glue it, and then the nose. It was kind of wild.
I remember there was one day where I saw my pickup time was like 2:15 a.m.
Yeah.
And I had never seen 2:15 a.m. written down in that way, and it was grim. That was actually a very cool moment on set because our story takes place over 15 years. And so the first Furiosa that you encounter is different than the one you get at the end. And I remember stepping out in that hair, makeup, and costume and the whole set, because a lot of them had done Fury Road, going like, whoa. And that was very rewarding for everybody involved. Hoi. Oh. This is the best day ever. It was one of the coolest experiences of my life. Denis is an evil genius. I have wanted to work with him forever, and especially to be a part of Dune. And when we first got together, it was just abundantly clear that it was never going to work because I was in Australia filming this, and they were going to be all over the world in different deserts. So Denis kept it a secret from me first. I found out very, very late. So basically, Furiosa finished. I did a press tour for my film, The Menu, and then the first day that I got back home, Denis was like, hey,
Let's go.
want to come to Namibia with the skeleton crew and keep it a secret for you? So that was really, really, really fun. Did I answer your question? Cool, great.
Not as bad as Mark Ruffalo.
Is he bad?
He's very good at it. Yeah. Do you know he live streamed the premiere once?
What do you
He
mean?
was on the red carpet doing like a, I don't know, Instagram live streaming thing, and then put the phone in his pocket, came down, sat there, the movie started, and security came running down the aisle, movie still playing. Mark. He's like, what? And they're like, your phone is still streaming, so that everyone could hear what was happening.
Oh my God.
He also told the plot of Endgame, I think, or Infinity War, how half the universe is killed.
But that's also really hard though, because I feel like people ask you questions and you want to answer the question because you want to be a nice person and like participate in a conversation. But technically we're not supposed to say anything about anything, and on Marvel you're definitely not supposed to
you've
say
got to be a
anything
bit
about
of a
anything.
politician. It comes from exactly that, from him being so honest and genuine and not ever wanting to not give someone the answer they want to hear, so he can't help it. He's too kind.
Big-hearted. This one's just dead asleep. And okay, now you follow suit.
I love their little tongues.
I know.
Sandpaper tongue.
You're little babies. This one's making a break for it. Intrepid little fellow.
Ghostbusters. Played a character in Ghostbusters. He was the secretary. He was just a complete moron of a character. Pretty much the closest thing to myself.
Don't say that.
Just
I
watching
knew
this dog
you were
take
going to
a
go there.
giant.
Oh, big poop. Oh, huge poop. Directly
this
in
on
our eye
camera?
line.
You getting a close up, guys? There we go. There's your shot.
No, don't sniff it. Stay out of it.
standing
Stay
in
out
it.
of it. Stay out of it. Bubba, that's not where you want to go.
Oh, they're gonna come lick you now.
Oh, God.
And that's the interview, guys.
Furiosa was pretty hard to shake, but I loved everything about shooting The Queen's Gambit. The director, Scott, and I were so aligned, and we were so aligned with everybody that was there, and it just felt so good to all show up every day to work knowing we were after the same goal. That was really fun. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of Marvel weapons.
Little thieves.
Stormbreaker,
of us.
hammers.
Heavy hammer or soft, lightweight
No, the
hammer?
heavy ones,
Heavy
yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a Viking sword.
Yeah, I've got some axes from Snow White and the Huntsman.
Very cool. We just have a bunch of weapons in our house.
My kids usually watch
That's so sweet.
Marvel films on the plane. I'm like, you don't have to watch that. Put it on. Good. Well done, son. Yeah, occasionally I've looked up the aisle and seen my head and gone,
Do you ever go say anything?
What would you say? Would you be like, hey,
there's way better shows than this one,
that's
trust
me
me.
on that screen
Turn it
there.
off.
Don't know if you noticed.
Don't waste your time.
What's the thing that you like are obsessed with?
Something random that you just think about all the time.
This isn't random, but it's not in keeping with me at all. So I've never understood reality television. Like I've really tried to get into it because a lot of people find comfort in it, and it was just never my bag. And then I watched The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and when I tell you that my obsession with these women is out of control, like I am so invested. I started on season 1 just so I'd have lots to watch. I'm completely obsessed. So I think that's my Roman Empire right now. Have you ever seen any of them?
The Real Housewives?
You really
No.
should watch this.
Oh, okay.
It's everything you think and
That
more.
shall be my new Roman Empire.
It's very cool.
I'm waiting for the next season, but Peaky Blinders, which our friend here was in, I love that show. Game of Thrones was something.
So like I realized that I really love, well, this wasn't news to me, but I do really love dragons, and House of the Dragons is Game of Thrones, but with more dragons. I'm very anxiously awaiting. the next
My
season.
daughter was so obsessed with dragons when she was little. She wanted to be a dragon. And I was like,
Yeah.
what do you want for Christmas or your birthday? And be like, I want to be a dragon. I was like,
How
"Have to
can I
tell her
work
one
that
day."
out for you,
I was
Angel?
like, how much money is that going to cost? And I said, said, well, you know what? You can't actually be a dragon. She's really upset.
Did you put it to her like that?
I said,
There's
look.
no padding.
I said, let me get there. And I said, listen, but when you go to sleep at night, if you think about a dragon before you go to sleep, then you could dream of a dragon. You could be a dragon in your dream. She's like, oh, that's awesome. Okay, she ran off to bed, went to sleep, woke up, ran into the room. So, Dad, I'm like, yeah. She goes, it didn't work.
Oh, no.
We haven't spoken since. Yeah, that's some parenting advice. Have you seen Talk to Me, Australian horror film?
Wasn't it it's the hand? Yeah.
It might be my favourite film this year.
Okay.
It is
Your Roman
wild.
Empire?
Yeah, sure. That made me want to do a horror film.
Yeah,
Just
they're
cool.
really
Just like
fun.
a couple of Australian guys, I think it was their first film. They wrote and directed it. Check it out.
They're really, really fun. You were so sweet. My parents came to visit in Australia once, and we came to visit you guys. Before we left, you made my parents some dinner,
Awesome.
which was
Can't
so
remember.
cute. I think you made them some soup and a cheese toasty or something.
That's
Very
right,
sweet.
yeah. Which
Very
isn't the extent of my cooking, a cheese toasty.
Cheese
but
toasty
That
and
was what
some
your dad
soup.
wanted, so that's what I gave to him. I like cooking soups, big bone broth, meat, vegetable kind of stews. These dogs are going at it.
Babe,
Do you cook?
I wish I could. I can make breakfast food. Hey, both of you. I can make breakfast food, and I would like to extend my cooking a little bit, but growing up on film sets, I basically learned how to make a bunch of meals with a kettle, and that was me for a very long time.
These puppies are adoptable at Pup Culture Rescue.
Thank you very much, Buzzfeed.
Thank you so much.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Make sure to watch Furiosa, out May 23rd or 24th, depending on where you are.
This one's so good.
I love them.